Hello, my people. I have not seen you in a while. So yeah, I took a little break. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. Gosh, I'm just gonna kind of make this a life update, but I don't even know where to start. So yeah, a couple weeks ago I didn't film because I was sick. Just really not been feeling well. I feel fine now, but sinus issues, all kinds of stuff like that, and just being really anxious about it. So I kind of just gave myself a weekend to chill. And then the next weekend, Lily, oh yeah, it's been 3 weeks. The next weekend, Lily got the flu, which sent me into a whole other spiral of anxiety about, oh my God, are we gonna get the flu? Am I gonna get the flu? Is anyone gonna get the flu? Because last weekend, the weekend after the flu, the weekend before this one, I had planned a very expensive little weekend to get away for my husband and I, just in downtown Nashville, just a night to kind of get away and say thank you to him for not, you know, running screaming the other direction when I had a literal mental breakdown. So that was really, really nice. Good to do. I feel like, you know, even if you don't have the money or the time or the babysitter or whatever, you know, spend the night and, you know, be gone for a whole overnight or something like that, just to take time to, even if it's at home, to reconnect. We went to dinner. We actually spent a lot of the time at the hotel just watching HGTV. So we kind of came back motivated to get a lot of projects done. So I got good rest. I've been feeling better. My daughter's still kind of having a hard time with middle school, so we're just kind of trying to navigate that, and we're about to dive into a remodeling project in her room. Not really remodeling, but just redecorating, new furniture, new paint, all that stuff. So I'll have to do a before video because I have a feeling with what we have planned that the after is going to be pretty spectacular. So I'm really excited about that. And we also talked about how, you know, there's a lot of rooms and projects in our house other than her room that are just unfinished. So that's a kind of big cause of stress for me, just having things unfinished, little stuff laying around, nothing's ever really clean because there's not places to put things, and no matter how much I organize, it's just never gonna get better until we tackle a room and, you know, do the painting and get the furniture in there that we need and the organizational things in there that we need to make it work. So we kind of, you know, we're able to get it motivated and excited and recommit to, you know, really making our house the way we want it. Mostly thanks to Chip and Joanna, who my husband is now in love with. So I really wish we got HGTV at home, although then we just spent all weekend watching it and not doing anything. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to, is just recovering from sickness, taking a break. I have really been trying to focus. I talked a little bit in my last video, maybe it was the one before that, about the book that I started reading, or was going to start reading, Grace Not Perfection. So I made it through 1 chapter and even, you know, did the questions, was able to answer some things, was able to, you know, sit down and work through the lists and different things like that. And I wanted to share today, even though it's gonna be kind of a life update, one of the things I really took away from that. So she had a list, I guess not really a list, kind of like a little worksheet, you know, where you talked about what things make you happy, and she kind of broke down, you know, what she does each week to kind of prepare for the week. And it was interesting because I went into it, oh, the clock's gonna chime in. That's okay, we're just gonna keep going. I went into it thinking, awesome, another list. Because if you've seen, was in one of my previous videos, I was talking about Unsubscribing from Perfection, that's the one. All the different lists that we see of things that we have to do every day or every week or every month. And it was a list of things that you're supposed to do every day and every week and every month to keep your house clean. And so when she went into this list of different things that, you know, she does to prep for the week that can help with your anxiety levels because, you know, you feel prepared, you feel relaxed, I was thinking, great, another list of things for me to have to do. But after sitting and kind of going through the worksheet and really thinking about it and kind of taking a new approach towards it, it's really helped me. So I've kind of pinpointed the things that really helped me the most to have a smoother week. Like I bought some new Tupperware containers to prep my daughter's lunches for daycare, so I don't have to worry about making them in the morning. I just can throw everything into her lunchbox. Just making sure the clothes are put away so that we don't have to search through piles. Not everything has to be done, but kind of picking those things that are important to me and that are really going to make my life easier throughout the week and focusing on those. And kind of taking the perspective of that is just as important or a type of medication for me. And it's funny because even as I'm talking about it, really that's the whole point of self-care, right? So you're medicating yourself kind of without medication. I mean, I still need lots of medication, but wow. Yeah. So realizations on camera. Taking that new perspective of this isn't something that has to get done because it's just something that, you know, another thing that, oh my gosh, that I have to do this and I have to do that, and kind of being resentful and you know, well, I have to do this every week. Unloading the dishwasher again. I'm doing more laundry. All this stuff has to be done. And instead thinking of it as, well, it's just something that has to be done. If that makes sense. Like it's just something that has to be done. And it has to be done not because I have to be the one that does it and has to get done now, like, you know, takes on that negative connotation, but it's a type of therapy almost, or a type of medication, or it's just something that's required in order for the rest of my life to be able to settle into a place that is comfortable and is happy and is not stressful. So I hope that makes sense, because it really, I mean, as you just saw, yeah, Revelations live on camera has made a big difference for me in being able to stay calm, especially on the weekends when I'm thinking, you know, all I want to do is just sit down and paint my nails, or, you know, go spend time outside or whatever, but I have to do this and I have to do that. And when I look at it as something that I guess something that I have to do for my health and the health of my family, and not just another thing I gotta check off my list, then it almost is therapeutic to do it. So I hope that makes sense. Not really what I had planned on talking about when I sat down today. But that's really been one of the biggest things that's helped me in the past, you know, few weeks while I've kind of been MIA, is just restructuring the way I feel about my to-do lists. They're always going to be there. There's things you have to do to adult, to parent, you know, to make your life function. And I guess I've always heard people, you know, kind of say it's all about your perspective and, you know, to have a better attitude or whatever it is. But I guess until you think about it in the way that makes it click for you, it's not going to click for you. So that just kind of clicked for me is thinking of, you know, I'm doing all of these things to do something healthy for myself. I don't know if you can hear the sneezes coming from the little one's bedroom. So yeah, hopefully that'll be helpful to someone out there. I am gonna plan on filming again next weekend. I hope that you all are doing well. I'm not gonna make this too long, but I just wanted to say hello, and I'm still here. I'm getting back in the groove of Instagram and Twitter and all the socials, so come join me. It's at Mom Diaries everywhere. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. I actually was kind of not dreading sitting down and filming because it's not scary to me anymore, but just kind of like, ugh, I want to do this. Like, not that I don't want to do it at all anymore, but just other things I could be doing. But like I said, this is something I need to do for me, and something I like to do in hopes that someone else will get something out of it. So I hope you all have a great week. I will see you next weekend. And yeah, I guess that's all. Bye.